Pinocchio earrings, and she's like wackadoo. It works for her.
She was my number six. Like I liked it,
Yeah,
not I guess a lot, but she's number six out of eight.
not bad.
But it
It's
looked tacky, but right, it looked good for her, I thought. Like it's her style.
she's kind of tacky. She's like Fredericks of Hollywood meets Maxfield. She's a little tacky.
But it's fun and you know it costs a lot, so it's
It
kind
does.
of
Yeah, you can
okay.
realize it. Exactly.
Did you see this rumor that Kyle says she never entered the house that many times, but she was interested and I guess was looking at the house that was right across the street from Lisa Vanderpump.
I've
And
heard.
she and Vanderpump said, "Oh, darling, this house is like 41 feet. Literally, it's right next door." And she's like, "Too bad she didn't buy the house because she finally would be in Beverly Hills, darling.
Oh,
She." Like, let's not forget basically that Kyle lives in Encino and Dorit lives in Encino and
and Sutton lives on in basically Hollywood. Like they don't live in Beverly Hills.
now
Garcelle
Rinna, I think Garcelle lives might as well live in
Porter Ranch.
the next state because Garcelle lives so far away.
But she could live in Orange County. She could live in Newport Beach. It's closer than Porter Ranch.
She lives so far away, Garcelle. What was I gonna say? So that was a little dig by Vanderpump, who was just really good at this stuff.
She's good at digging, and even that Vanderpump Villa, like everyone's gonna watch it because it's on Hulu. It's easy to watch. People are
Let
gonna
me
watch.
t- let me tell you something. Look, they went home and they said, "We have Lisa Vanderpump, we have Scandival, we have an actual icon amongst us. You know, the season sucked, but we got to do something." And I mean, who that looks great.
It's good.
Stassi, man.
I'd watch Stassi. I mean, I watched that show and I enjoyed it. It's kind of like Below Deck, Southern Hospitality. I don't know. I'm enjoying these kind of summer house, Southern charm shows way more than Housewives. I'm just not into it.
I think everybody is.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Bravo is really trying to mix it up. I mean, this is Hulu, but I mean, first of all, this looks great. I think this whole Stassi thing looks great. She's gonna have her own show. I just think it's funny how this business, you never count people out. Stassi is back on TV. Dodie and Jax are back.
Yeah,
Brittany is back. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like,
sure. You never know. When we would watch Vanderpump Rules a couple years ago, Ariana Madix was not the star.
no.
No one ever thought she was going to be a star. No one ever thought she was going to be on Broadway or be on Love Island. I mean, you never this industry, if you stick in it and you have the right management and you get lucky, shit happens. I mean, or Hannah Berner. I mean, when she left Summer House, I talked to her. I was like, "Girl, you're going to have to start teaching tennis again." Like, how are you going to get a job? Like, what are you going
I'm
to do?
sure she felt this. I mean, she just did that interview, I think, with Jay Shetty where
Mm-hmm.
she basically said the same thing. She confirmed she was fired on Zoom, and I think it was funny. She was like, you're basically being fired for being yourself. It's kind of a
Yeah.
blow to the ego.
Yeah. And she cried a lot and she was very authentic. And I think, but I would have never thought she was going to have a Netflix special.
That's pretty major, you know? And it's like now I mean, I think, right, like I think there are people like what Ariana says, I was never going back to Vanderpump Rules. Like, look, you make the decision, right? Like with anyone that you hire, but you have a good team that's saying, here are all the reasons why you shouldn't go back. And
And
then you just
you have
listen.
options. If she didn't have options before, it's like, do I work at Sir or do I go, do minimum wage, like, or do I go back to Vanderpump? They're giving me a paycheck. She has options now. So that also frees you up, right?
I think they're filming the new season of Vanderpump Rules. There's all these things, which this is the supposed cast that's all over. I think it could be a great hit. Like, I think even that could be great.
hmm I mean, I'm making a face, but I'll probably watch it.
Well, listen, it depends on, they say they got the right group of people. I read the article where it's like this one's sleeping with that one. Like there's a whole, so it looks, I mean, they're all, broke in Hollywood. So like it could really
It could work.
work.
I don't know. It's like kind of like Southern Hospitality. I was like, I'm not going to watch a bunch of people that are like doing minimum wage jobs and like suffering, but they all kind of like they're entertaining.
Very entertaining. What about Jax did an interview and basically said that he misses Bo, that he understands why Stassi and Bo don't speak to him, and the whole passport thing with Cruz, and I guess his says he understands. I mean, Jax just, I don't know. Jax is just such a man child. Like I like Jax, his podcast, Mind of a Man, is now on tour.
Ooh.
But he just says like I don't know, like he takes accountability. I don't know, he's almost like Ramona in a way. Like he takes accountability for things, but yet he's also making more mistakes as he speaks. Like it's really I find Jax very interesting. He's like, yeah, it's really I told one of our friends that I wasn't going to the wedding and they told Bo and that's why it's such a big deal. Like he heard it from someone else first and I really miss him and I want my friend back and I don't know. It's just the problem with Jax is I just everything to me is for the show. Like there is nothing more than a reality star who has it taken away, who is given another chance, like Spencer and Heidi. Like when you have it all taken away, Jax sat out many seasons of Vanderpump Rules. When you get another chance, I think Jax is not dumb, and I think he's like, we got to keep the Valley machine going as long as Daddy can.
Smart. It's smart. I mean, I saw him in Vegas and he was wearing his chunky sweater and trying to fight people and screaming in the casino, and people were all looking at him. He likes being the center of attention. I mean, again, there's a lack of media training, kind of like Ramona. Why are you saying you're a coke addict? And you know all the art. Now, every article is coke addict, coke addict. It's like we already knew he was doing that. So, like,
Mhm.
you like, why go on and kind of dig your own grave? Like, I know personally, sometimes you want to go and defend yourself. When all that stuff happened with Michael B. Jordan, I would go on a podcast, I would talk about it, and then guess what? It would get reopened again. You just have to move on and let people get over you. It's like the Blake Lively of it all.
Mhm.
Stop talking about it. Stop bringing it up. Stop going to appearances. Like, disappear for 3 months, and everyone forgives you. Nobody gets canceled these days. Just go away for 3 months and then come back again.
Stassi didn't do one Instagram post during that time when she hired her crisis management person.
There you go.
Then, right, she started posting Hartford. Then she went on Tamron, but she was given
Oh God,
specific
Tamron too? Tamron Hall is the new place for Bravo rejects. Like
Craig,
Kenya, it's a story.
Kenya. I mean, right, I didn't realize Tamron was so invested in Bravo. Yeah, no, Craig, that's true. Kenya. Craig and Paige, I mean, man, this was over and now it's back again. Like he's saying, what did he say last week? They barely had sex, and now she's saying, like, Craig gave me a video about ABBA. Watch this documentary. First of all, don't you dare take the name of ABBA in vain, Craig
Yeah, how dare
Conroy.
you guys make
Right.
oh this Swedish band ABBA? I'm like, no. Like
Do your gay homework, sweetie.
that's really not.
But like, right, that I guess like that in there it said like going on tour ruins relationships and she shouldn't have been touring with Giggly Squad. And she's saying, well, every time something happened in my career that was a positive, he couldn't really